They called us Celestial Hearts. 5 girls. 1 dream. We were on the verge of becoming legends. Our debut stage was sold out. 20,000 fans. The lights. The music. The screaming crowds. Everything we'd trained 7 years for was finally happening. But the demons had other plans. They came during our final song. Shadows with red eyes and twisted smiles. They didn't want our fame. They wanted our souls. In 3 minutes, my entire group was gone. Hana. Minjee. Sora. Yuna. My sisters. My family. Slaughtered on stage while the world watched in horror. The company called it a tragic accident. Gas leak. Stage collapse. Lies. I was the only survivor. And I made a promise over their graves. I would hunt every demon that walked this earth. My name is Jiwoo. I was a K-pop star. Now I'm a demon slayer. And my revenge has just begun. 6 months earlier, everything was perfect. Celestial Hearts had just released our 3rd mini-album. It went straight to #1. We were everywhere. Magazine covers. Variety shows. Concert tours across Asia. Fans loved us. We loved each other. Our dorm was chaos. 5 girls sharing 2 bedrooms. Always laughing. Always singing. Always dreaming bigger. Hana was our leader, 23 years old, with a voice that could make you cry. Minjee was our main dancer, 19, could move like water. Sora was our rapper, 21, fire on every track. Yuna was our magne, 18, the baby we all protected. And I was the main vocalist. 22 years old. The girl who believed in fairy tales. Who believed hard work and talent were enough. Who believed we were invincible. I was so naive. So blind to the darkness growing around us. Strange things started happening 3 weeks before the concert. Equipment malfunctioning during practice. Shadows moving in empty studios when we stayed late. Minjee complained about nightmares. Red eyes watching her sleep. We laughed it off. Stress. Exhaustion. The pressure of our upcoming debut showcase. Our manager scheduled us tighter. More rehearsals. More interviews. More everything. We were running on caffeine and adrenaline. One night, our choreographer collapsed during practice. She was screaming about demons in the mirrors. About souls being harvested. Security carried her out. The company called it a mental breakdown. Overwork. They replaced her immediately. But I saw her eyes. She wasn't crazy. She was terrified. Trying to warn us. Trying to save us. I should have listened. Should have questioned. Should have protected my members. Instead, I did nothing. And they paid the price for my ignorance. The night of the showcase, the Olympic Stadium was electric. 20,000 light sticks waving in perfect synchronization. Our fans chanting our names. This was our moment. Our chance to prove we belonged among the legends. Backstage, we held hands in a circle. Our pre-show ritual. Hana led us in prayer. For success. For safety. For each other. When we walked onto that stage, the roar was deafening. The lights blinded us. The music pounded through our bodies. We performed flawlessly. Every note. Every move. Every smile. For 25 minutes, we were gods. The audience was ours. The world was ours. Then came our final song. Eternal Light. Our ballad. The one Hana wrote about friendship never dying. The irony still haunts me. Because halfway through that song, the lights went red. And the demons came. They emerged from the shadows beneath the stage. Creatures that shouldn't exist. Humanoid but wrong. Skin like ash. Eyes like burning coals. Claws instead of fingers. Mouths full of teeth designed for ripping souls. The audience thought it was part of the show. Special effects. Elaborate costumes. They kept cheering. Kept filming. Kept watching as monsters climbed onto our stage. Hana saw them first. She stopped singing. Tried to warn us. Tried to run. Too slow. The first demon grabbed her. Its claws pierced her chest. She screamed. Not from pain. From realization. That she was dying. That it was real. That we were all going to die. Minjee tried to fight. Kicked. Punched. Useless. They were too strong. Too fast. Too hungry. Sora grabbed Yuna. Tried to shield her. Tried to be the uni she always was. They died together. Still holding hands. I ran. Not bravely. Not heroically. I ran like a coward. Off the stage. Through the backstage corridors. Behind me, I heard screaming. My members. Our staff. The audience finally understanding this wasn't a show. I should have stayed. Should have fought. Should have died with them. But survival instinct is stronger than loyalty. Stronger than love. I burst through an emergency exit. Into an alley behind the stadium. The door slammed shut behind me. I heard them dying. Heard Hana's final scream. Heard Minjee calling my name. Heard Sora begging. Heard Yuna crying for her mother. I pressed my hands over my ears. Collapsed against the wall. Sobbing. Shaking. Bleeding from cuts I didn't remember getting. When silence finally came, it was worse than the screaming. Because silence meant they were gone. And I was alone. The only survivor. The coward who ran. The official story was sanitized. Tragic stage accident. Gas explosion. Structural collapse. 4 members of Celestial Hearts pronounced dead at scene. 1 survivor in critical condition. Investigations pending. The media ate it up. Conspiracy theories exploded online. Some fans claimed they saw monsters. Posted videos. Blurry phone footage showing shadows and red eyes. The videos disappeared within hours. Accounts deleted. Evidence erased. The company held a press conference. Tears. Apologies. Promises of investigations. All lies. I watched from my hospital bed. Bandaged. Sedated. Silent. They told me to forget what I saw. Trauma. Hallucinations. Grief. They offered money. A solo contract. Therapy. Anything to keep me quiet. I took the money. Not for me. For weapons. For training. For revenge. Because I knew the truth. Demons killed my family. And someone was protecting them. Someone powerful. Someone I was going to destroy. 4 white coffins. 4 portraits surrounded by flowers. Thousands of fans mourning. I stood at the front. Wearing black. Wearing a mask. Hiding my face. Hiding my rage. The company gave speeches. Talked about dreams cut short. About legacies. About never forgetting. I wanted to scream. Wanted to tell everyone the truth. That demons murdered my sisters. That this wasn't an accident. That monsters walk among us and nobody knows. But who would believe me? A traumatized idol with survivor's guilt? They'd call me insane. Lock me away. Medicate me into silence. So I stayed quiet. Bowed to each coffin. Whispered promises only they could hear. I will avenge you. I will hunt them all. I will make them pay. After the ceremony, I vanished. Jiwoo, the K-pop star, died that day. What emerged from those ashes was something else. Something dangerous. Something the demons should fear. I found them in the underground. The Exorcist Guild. Demon hunters operating in Seoul's shadows. They've existed for centuries, protecting humanity from supernatural threats. Most people don't know they exist. Most people don't want to know. I showed up at their headquarters. An abandoned temple in Bukshan. Demanded training. They laughed. A fragile idol girl wanting to hunt demons? Impossible. I didn't leave. Camped outside for 3 days. No food. No water. Just determination. Finally, their master agreed. One test. Survive one night in a demon-infested zone. No weapons. No help. I accepted. They dropped me in Gangnam's abandoned subway tunnels, where demons feed on homeless souls. I had nothing but my rage. My grief. My need for revenge. When dawn came, I emerged. Covered in blood. Not mine. 3 demons dead. Their hearts in my hands. The master bowed. My training began that day. Training was hell. Worse than any idol boot camp. 6 hours of combat daily. Learning to fight demons hand to hand. Learning their weaknesses. Their patterns. How they hunt. How they feed. I studied demon anatomy. They're not like humans. Their hearts are in their throats. Their blood burns like acid. Holy water. Blessed silver. Ancient mantras. All weapons in the demon hunter's arsenal. I learned them all. My trainer was Master Chen. 70 years old. Killed over 500 demons. He was ruthless. Brutal. Perfect. He taught me to see in darkness. To sense demonic energy. To move like shadow. To strike like lightning. Every bruise was a lesson. Every broken bone made me stronger. I wasn't training to survive. I was training to slaughter. Because demons don't deserve mercy. They don't deserve quick deaths. They destroyed everything I loved. I would return the favor. 1,000 times over. 6 months after my group's massacre, I got my first solo assignment. A low-level demon feeding in Hongdae. Preying on drunk college students. Making them disappear. The perfect first kill for a rookie hunter. I tracked it to a noribang. A karaoke room. The irony wasn't lost on me. The place where I used to find joy. Now hunting grounds. The demon wore a college boy's face. Handsome. Charming. Perfect predator disguise. It was leading a girl to a private room. I intercepted them. Smiled. Pretended to be drunk. Suggested we all sing together. The demon's eyes flashed red. It recognized me. Former idol. Easy prey. Wrong. I had a blessed silver blade hidden in my jacket. The moment we were alone, I struck. Fast. Precise. Through the throat where its heart lived. It died screaming. Turning to ash. My first kill. My first step toward revenge. I became Seoul's nightmare. The demon slayer they whispered about. 20 demons in 3 months. I hunted them everywhere. Nightclubs. Subway stations. Office buildings. Anywhere humans gathered. Anywhere demons fed. Each kill, I carved a message into their flesh before they turned to ash. For celestial hearts. Let them know. Let them fear. Let them understand I was coming for all of them. The Exorcist Guild praised my efficiency. My kill count. My ruthlessness. But they didn't understand. This wasn't about duty. About protecting humanity. This was personal. This was revenge. Every demon I killed, I asked the same question. Who ordered the attack on celestial hearts? Most died without answering. Some laughed. Some begged. None told me what I needed. Until the 21st kill. A mid-level demon in Itaewon. Before I ended it, it whispered a name. The Architect. The one who ordered my group's death. The Architect. A demon lord. One of the 12 who rule Korea's underworld. He's been operating in Seoul for 50 years. Controls entertainment. Media. Politics. Anywhere fame and influence exist. He feeds on it. Literally. Demons consume human souls. But the Architect craves something rarer. Potential. Dreams. Ambitions. Idol groups are his favorite prey. Young people burning with passion. With desire for stardom. Their souls taste sweetest when crushed at the peak of success. Celestial Hearts wasn't his first harvest. He's killed dozens of groups. Hundreds of trainees. 4 decades. All covered up. All forgotten. But we were supposed to be his masterpiece. 5 souls cultivated for 7 years. Peak physical condition. Peak talent. Peak fame. The perfect harvest. Except I survived. Except I ruined his feast. Except now I was coming for him. And he knew it. The hunter had become the hunted. The Architect sent assassins. Demon mercenaries. Each stronger than the last. Testing me. Trying to eliminate the pest. I killed them all. Left their ashes as messages. Come face me yourself. Coward. 2 months later, I got my wish. An invitation. Engraved. Elegant. You want revenge? Come take it. An address in Gangnam. The Golden Tower. 50 floors of luxury apartments. Penthouse suite. I knew it was a trap. Knew he'd have demons waiting. Knew I might not survive. I went anyway. Armed with every weapon I owned. Blessed silver. Holy water. Ancient sutras. My rage. My grief. My sister's memories. I entered that building at midnight. The lobby was empty. Elevators waiting. As if expecting me. I took the stairs. 50 floors. Each step a prayer. Each floor a promise. By the time I reached the penthouse, I was ready. Ready to kill. Ready to die. Ready for anything. Except what I found. The penthouse was beautiful. Floor-to-ceiling windows. Seoul's lights spreading below like stars. And there he sat. The Architect. Not a monster. Not a demon with red eyes and claws. Human. Wearing a suit. Sipping wine. Smiling. I recognized him immediately. Director Park. Our company's CEO. The man who discovered us. Trained us. Promised us fame. The man I trusted. The man we all loved. My blade fell from my hand. This wasn't possible. Not him. Not our father figure. He laughed at my shock. Did you really think, he asked, that humans build K-pop empires alone? No. He was a demon. Had been for decades. Creating idol groups. Cultivating their dreams. Their potential. Then harvesting them at peak fame. We were cattle. Entertainment for humans. Food for demons. And I had been part of his farm. We all had. Willing sacrifices who never knew. Director Park didn't fight me. He offered me a deal. Join me, Ji-woo. Become what I am. Immortal. Powerful. You could have everything. Fame. Wealth. Revenge on a global scale. He showed me the scope. His network. Demons controlling entertainment industries worldwide. K-pop. Hollywood. Music. Sports. Anywhere dreams flourish. They harvest millions. Not killing everyone. Just enough. The talented ones. The special ones. You were always my favorite, he said. The most potential. I wanted to turn you. Make you my heir. But you survived. Ruined everything. He extended his hand. Clawed and monstrous under the human illusion. So I'm offering again. Join me or die trying to stop something much bigger than you. I looked at his hand. Thought about my members. About Hana's smile. Minjee's laugh. Sora's courage. Yuna's innocence. I picked up my blade. My answer was clear. I choose revenge. The fight was brutal. Director Park shed his human disguise. Revealed his true form. 8 feet tall. Wings like torn leather. Claws that could shred steel. He was ancient. Powerful. Everything I wasn't. But I had 7 years of rage. 6 months of training. And nothing left to lose. We destroyed that penthouse. Windows shattered. Furniture obliterated. His claws tore through my shoulder. My blade cut his wing. He was faster. Stronger. More experienced. But I was desperate. Insane with grief. Fighting not to survive. Fighting to hurt him. To make him feel what my sisters felt. Holy water burned his skin. Blessed silver cut deep. Ancient sutras weakened him. But it wasn't enough. He was winning. Crushing my throat. Lifting me toward the broken window. 50 floors to concrete below. You should have accepted, he hissed. Now you die like them. Screaming and afraid. As I dangled over death, something changed. I felt them. My members. Their spirits surrounding me. Hana. Minjee. Sora. Yuna. Not ghosts. Not memories. Actually there. Their energy flowing into me. Their strength. Their love. Their unfinished dreams. I understood then. This was why I survived. Not by chance. Not by cowardice. By fate. I was meant to be their weapon. Their revenge. Their voice crying out from beyond death. Power exploded through me. Light. Pure and burning. It consumed my body. Transformed it. I wasn't human anymore. Wasn't demon. Something between. Something new. I grabbed Director Park's wrist. Crushed it. His scream was beautiful. I pulled myself up. Drove my blade through his chest. Through his heart. Through his lies. This is from Celestial Hearts, I whispered. All 5 of us. He burst into flames. Ashes. Nothing. Victory. The explosion destroyed the penthouse. Brought down the entire building. I should have died. Instead, I woke in the rubble. Unmarked. Unchanged. Alive. The Exorcist Guild found me. They saw what happened. Saw the light. The transformation. The impossible victory against a demon lord. Master Chen knelt before me. "You are awakened," he said. "The first in 50 years. Human soul. Demon power. Perfect balance. Perfect weapon." I didn't feel perfect. I felt empty. Director Park was dead. But his network remained. Hundreds of demons. Thousands of victims. The entertainment industry built on blood and dreams. My revenge wasn't complete. It was just beginning. The guild offered resources. Information. Support. In exchange, I would hunt. Permanently. Become their blade against the supernatural underworld. I accepted. Not for humanity. Not for duty. For every trainee. Every idol. Every dreamer who died feeding monsters. I would burn them all. 6 months later, I'm no longer Jiwoo the idol. I'm Ghost. The demon slayer legends whisper about. I hunt in Seoul's shadows. Finding demons in entertainment companies. In agencies. In production studios. Anywhere they cultivate dreams. I've killed 43 since Director Park. Each time asking questions. Mapping the network. Learning the scope. It's worse than I imagined. The entire Korean entertainment industry. Compromised. Hundreds of demons in positions of power. Managers. Producers. Executives. All harvesting. All feeding. And it's not just K-pop. Actors. Models. Athletes. Anyone chasing fame. Anyone with dreams worth consuming. I'm dismantling it piece by piece. One demon at a time. The guild supports me. But this is my crusade. My purpose. My reason for living. I will burn this corruption to ash. Or die trying. Either way, my sisters will be avenged. Either way, I keep my promise. People ask how I keep going. How I live with the violence. The blood. The death. I tell them I died the night my group did. What walks around now? What hunts? What kills? It's not really alive. Just animated by purpose. Driven by vengeance. I've become what I hunt. Monster hunting monsters. Using darkness to fight darkness. Some nights I wonder if I'm still human. If I ever was. My apartment is bare. No photos. No memories. No connection to my past life. Just weapons. Information. Maps of Seoul marked with demon locations. I sleep 2 hours a night. Train 4. Hunt the rest. I don't eat much. Don't feel hunger. Don't feel anything except when I'm killing. When demon blood spills. When their ashes scatter. That's when I feel alive. When I remember what I lost. When I remember why I hunt. For Hana. Minjee. Sora. Yuna. Forever. Tonight, I stand on Namsan Tower. Looking over Seoul. Millions of lights. Millions of dreams. Millions of potential victims. The demons are still out there. Hunting. Feeding. Destroying. But so am I. And I'm getting better. Faster. Deadlier. They fear me now. Call me the Idol Reaper. The ghost of celestial hearts. Good. Let them fear. Let them know I'm coming. Let them understand that fame built on blood will drown in blood. My war isn't over. It's just beginning. Because I learned something hunting demons. They're not the only monsters. Humans create them. Worship them. Enable them. For money. For power. For fame. The system is broken. I'm going to shatter it completely. My name was Jiwoo. I was a K-pop star. Now I'm a demon slayer. And my revenge will echo through eternity. This is my story. This is my purpose. This is my endless war.